Hey guys, welcome to Superpower User. My name is Stanley, and today we're going to be taking a look at restoring the Apple Watch Series 3 stainless steel that I've got here. Several weeks back, I actually ended up picking up the Apple Watch Series 5 edition, the ceramic version, and I've been rocking that out. So this has been collecting dust on the table. And I figured it's time to get this all cleaned up and packaged and listed on eBay for the next customer. So thought it was a perfect time to use some polish and elbow grease to see if I can get the scratches and blemishes all polished out. So what I'll do is bring you up close, show you all the scratches and the current condition of this watch, and we'll see what we can do. All right, as you can see here, this is the stainless steel version of the Apple Watch with the stainless steel Milanese loop. And of course, this has the sapphire glass on top. So you can see here, it really doesn't have that many scratches on the surface. The scratches are mainly on the stainless steel body. And you can see that the Milanese loop has ended up rubbing up against the metal here, so there's quite a few scratches on the metal right here. And then, on the corners, you have blemishes. Overall, it's not too bad actually, but of course, there has been some nicks and bumps that ended up leaving scratches and scuffs on the watch. So the first thing I'll do is to take off this Milanese loop so that we can get access to the body. And you can see here, we can take another look at the back side. The back side of this watch is actually pretty blemish free. Of course, this is another sapphire glass, sapphire crystal back, and then the stainless steel here is pretty much untouched. The main damage is really on the surface or on the corners and on the top side of the watch. So what we'll do is use this polishing rag that I've got here. It's the Cape Cod metal polish for all the different types of metals. It works good for, it says here, silver, gold, pewter, brass, nickel, bronze, whatever. I've had pretty good success with this product before for other fine jewelry and polishing, so I don't know exactly how this is going to turn out, but I guess we'll find out. So you can see here, I've got my gloves on. This polishing rag here is there's a little bit of oil that's been on this rag here, and you can see here that it's been used in the past, and you got the leftover metals and the polishes from previous polishes, but I've got quite a bit more of the clean rag to work with, so this can be reused multiple times. And you can see right off the bat, my fingers are already getting oily from the oils on this rag. So for polishing, we just take a little section and just start rubbing it back and forth on the metal here. This polishing rag is, a little bit abrasive, so it'll start removing material, the stainless steel material, along with the scratches and and the unevenness of the metal. And as you can see here, after just a few backs and forths, I've already started removing the material, and it's showing up on the rag. So one thing to keep in mind is that this is the stainless steel watch, and I would not recommend polishing any of the other watches. The aluminum version of the watches has an anodized aluminum coating on it, so polishing it won't do any good. The titanium version of this watch has a brushed effect on it. So if you polish that, first of all, I have no idea what titanium is going to look like after you polish it, or if it's going to be that effective. I would assume so, but what you would end up with is a polished titanium as opposed to a brushed titanium. One of the main reasons why I decided to go with the stainless steel watch here is because it's already polished, and I knew that, or I assumed that I could polish it up and get it to almost like brand new condition. And you can see here, already pretty quickly, I'm getting pretty good results from it being polished. You can see here again, the stainless steel is already being removed and ending up on the rack. So I'll fast forward this, speed this up, and we'll take a look at the end result in a few minutes. It's been maybe 2 minutes, 2-3 minutes since we started polishing, and we could take a quick look at how good of a job we've done so far. You can see here that a lot of the scratches have already been removed, and this already looks like it's almost brand new. To me, there are still some blemishes right here. I don't know if I can capture that on camera, but there's still some right here. And this is mainly from, again, the Milanese loop scratching up against this section here, so I'll have to work on that just a little bit more. On the sides of the body, I think I spent a little bit more time here. This is looking almost brand new already, so we'll give that another shot. So you can see here, I still have a little bit of a nick just right there. I've got a little nick on the corner. So what I'm going to try to do is apply a little bit more pressure on that corner to see if I can get this thing out. So let's take a look at the final product here. We've got You can see here, look at that. Look at that, right there. This used to be pretty darn scratched up from the Milanese loop. I had a really bad gash here. If you look ever so closely, there's still a little bit of a mark right there, but that's almost completely gone. The rest of this here is really good too. The top looks really clean. Of course, the buttons pristine. As you can see here, the restoration of the stainless steel Apple Watch was an absolute success, and it really wasn't that bad. It wasn't that hard. It only took about 10 minutes to do. And since I've actually been only using this Milanese loop, I've got this sport band that's pretty much in pristine condition as well. So effectively, I got this almost like new Apple Watch Series 3 that I've used every single day for maybe 2.5 years. In any case, absolute success. So if you found this video useful or you learned something, make sure to hit that like button and perhaps consider subscribing for future videos. We'll see you in the next one.